Yeah, is this working? I don't know. We'll see. It either be streaming or it won't be streaming. I don't see any. Telling me it's not. We'll just give it a whirl here. I can remember what I'm doing.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
If you say so. Get out of the way. I have no idea. I forgot to look. Oh, come on. Jesus Christ. Just gotta love it. And nothing works. Frame rate is very bad. Well, that's lovely. It was showing it was up. Well, this looks like it has the motors. That's always a good sign. And if you do got to play at 10 frames per second. There they go. Let's see, selling. Whoops, wrong way. Damn cats. Says it was green, but it isn't. Best we got on Super Cruise. There it goes. through here somewhere. Oh, you know what? It unclicked you once. Off we go. Okay, Terra Mills, 878, 678. Well, that worked out fairly good. Frame rates didn't get any better. Not surprising, is it? Still uses a lot of RAM. Definitely can't run this on 8 megs.
I'm going to look for a quilting template for my quilt. I'll be back. Can't hardly do more until I get one.
Have fun.
Yeah, I need to clip your toenails. Yeah, I do.
Okay. Really wish they'd figure out a way to close up on these places faster. Very time consuming. Yeah, it says I'm in Afterburner, but I really ought to be at Super Cruise. I don't understand the difference. Afterburner, I eat up a lot of fuel. It won't allow you to Super Cruise. Guess we could try decoupling. I don't even remember what the key thing is, and I don't have my voice attack turned on. Flag spikes. They're trying to get it playable. It's not really a very good experience yet. To me, that hurts new backers more than anything else. Not the bugs so much, just. But everybody's going to say it's alpha. Doesn't help them generate money. Should not need to use the pad. I really got to get me a better chair. But I think I'm going to be upgrading to a new Ryzen 5 2600 before that. Spend that money. Very touchy. No matter how I play with the joystick curves, it does not get any better. Should be good enough on the ground. Gonna float back up, get back down there. So get back down there. Thing about Chris Roberts, he always loves the animation scenes. It's never been any different in any of his games. He bogs them down with animation. Thinks he's a movie maker. Alright, come on. Well, might not be the right building. Probably not the right building, obviously. No. Obviously not the right building. We'll go over. This one should be, I would think this one would be the for the landing pad. Maybe they got both facilities in here. I'm looking for a terminal. All right. Now what do we got here? I see nothing that looks like a terminal anywhere. Guess it could be blind in one eye, can't see out of the other. Now that's interesting. Got to be a terminal here somewhere. Why can't I move? Uh-oh, we're gonna crash here, I think. Or we already did. Ah, there it is. Got to hit the right building. Well, something tells me this isn't going to be worth much. Okay. Should have a load of food. Should have. All these buttons and micromanagement. Somebody in a Mustang. Check. Where? Let's sell this real quick. Hicks Research. Hicks Research. Get some Going to get some altitude here so I can look around. Okay, we should be out of the atmosphere now. Let's see if we can find where we need to go. Looking for Hicks. And being you can read so well, everything's washed out. There's Hicks, 336. Looks like I don't have to go too far. Supposedly, I don't know what the price was. Showed 5 where I just bought it, 10 where I sell it, but something tells me it's not true. But it doesn't really matter. For just long as gameplay. Just seeing how the newest patch works. This is 3.13, I believe it is. Sure looks like I'm sure coming into the ground awful fast. See? Nowhere near the ground. Welcome to Alpha. Nowhere near the ground yet. We smack right into it. The game just doesn't know where you're at. Obviously a bug. Thought maybe they might have fixed it in this patch. But no such luck. It's just that the server has no idea. Well, it thinks you're one place and your visuals show you someplace else. But I was a long way from being close to the ground. And it's going to do it again because this research outpost, I'm not sure where it's at, but it's definitely, maybe it's on the horizon. But it's getting ready to screw me again. Oh, see, smacked me into the ground, took off a wing. Isn't that sweet? Wasn't even nowhere near the ground. Welcome to Star Citizen. It would probably work better if the pitch ladders worked, The artificial horizon actually worked. A lot of stuff needs to be tweaked yet. I mean, I do believe the artificial horizon is just there for looks. It doesn't actually work. So in the pitch ladders, you can see I'm pitched up 10, 15 degrees. And for the most now, when I get to 15, I start climbing. When I'm at 10, I'm descending. Pitch ladder says I'm level flight. It needs lots of work. Just a lot of things you got to be aware of that don't work as you would think they would work. And I'm sure that'll get fixed in the next 5 years when they go to release. But you have to be aware that they do not work now in the alpha. And you may think I'm being facetious when I say 5 years. I really personally don't see this being released before 5 years. It's nowhere near close. Not to what they claim launch will be. We have one system that's not completed. They claim we're going to have, what, 50, 60 of them? They want everything on one shard, one universe. They can't even get 50 people in one instance at the moment. And it's possible they could make a brainstorm and something actually starts working the way they plan it. But I think 5 more years is a safe bet before we actually see any type of real release. If the funding can hold up that long, I won't bet that'll happen. A lot of people will no longer spend money on this game. They're tired of backing a game that doesn't live up to what their hype is. But I hope they do. Although I seriously don't believe it's going to be some super better than any other game out that ever has been. Just like looking at the HUD here, looking at the cockpit of the ship. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not fantastic either. A lot of games do a lot better job, as far as I'm concerned, of what it looks like. But it is alpha. Get our landing gear down here. Kill some throttle. Coming in maybe a little hot. Do have a landing pad, but I'm not going to use it. Looks like a couple landing pads. I'm not going to use them. Somebody might want to spawn a ship on one of them, or perhaps a rover of some sort. Let's go to thrusters here. Again, I'm not really sure which building. Whoa. I think we really need to work on the curves, and nothing you seem to do seems to work. I don't think there's anything underneath of me. It's a pretty wing I got there. And I hope they fix actually so you can land one of these days and actually stay on the ground instead of bouncing around, the wind blowing you around. Can be aggravating at times. You learn to adjust for it, but shouldn't have to. It should just be, you know, I'm on the ground. Why am I moving? Why am I bouncing? If there's any gravity at all, which there has to be, as heavy as that ship should be, seems to me I wouldn't be bouncing on and off the ground. Okay, the blue buildings, one with the blue trims, usually mean that's where you summon ships. That's your terminal. So it'd be one of these others that will have the sales terminal in it, or the whatever they want to call them. Maybe this building, may not be. Probably isn't this building, it's probably the other one, because why would I get lucky enough to get in the right one? One of these days I'll figure out which one the right one is just by looking at them, but I don't really come in the game very often anymore, or the alpha, because let's try this one over here. Say I know that one is where we would go get our ships. Or where you'd put them on the launch pad. Probably design if I look. Alright, let's see what we got here. Now, and see, it says here it will not even sell them, but yet it's listed on the website that I can sell. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go to sell. Thought I did that once. Processed food looks like same price or maybe a little bit less. So obviously the websites are not up to date anymore. We'll sell it anyway. Oh, I made 62 credits. So much for the website being right. I didn't think it would be, but I was hoping it'd be close. But that was a pretty short flight. Probably didn't pay for the fuel. Just for shits and grins, let's go over here and I got some time. We'll go play with a rover. I got one, so whoops. Not sure which pad it'll show up on out here. Never summoned one from here. Uh-oh, looks like it's got no guts, so it's not even going to be usable. Oh, maybe it does. That's the other end. Well, looks like we might all be here. I have learned never try to get into it through the side door until they get all the clipping fixed on it. I always come in from the back, that way I can actually get in the damn thing. There we go. Not too bad. Let's find the on switch somewhere. Engine on. Okay, got engine on. Whoa, don't have any is there there we go. We got lights somewhere. Somebody said, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Frick. Thought T was it. Might have to look it up. But we do have lights somewhere. Obviously, I do not have the controls set up to run this. Oh, use my gamepad maybe. Want to hang up on something here? Okay, no idea what we're hung up on. Whoops, crash. Yeah, crash. Okay, we got to do a little bit here before we crashed out. Just the way it goes. We'll see everybody later. Hope you enjoyed.